Hey guys, so it's Tanika and I'm here with a new Time is Money interview with Daniel.
Here I am. How's it going?
Well, as you can see, he's very excited.
I'm a really cool guy.
So yeah, tell me a bit more about, Document the Broke and how you got started.
Cool. So if you haven't seen Document the Broke, go check it out on Document the Broke on YouTube. Just type in Document the Broke. But so basically, Document the Broke is meant to be like, the vision I have for it is meant to be like a collaborative platform for like creatives. So me myself, I'm a designer. I do 3D design, and I have a company where I work with like my team, and we create visuals for advertising companies, architecturals, and obviously VR, like I told you as well. So back to the whole thing. So I was sitting down, I was thinking, you know what? Creative people ain't collaborating enough. Like we ain't really discussing like our issues or problems, and we ain't coming together to create like new content. Everyone's in their home. Everyone's like in their own. Everyone's in their own shell.
Yeah.
At home, sitting by a computer, designing, not talking to anyone else.
Do you think there's a particular reason for that though?
I think there is, because obviously creating content is a personal thing. So everyone wants to, like for me personally, like back in the day, I would sit behind my computer for let's say 2 days, 3 days straight and just design, and it was like a personal thing. So when I create content, I'll put it out and everyone loves it. It was like I wanted that like personal limelight, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then ideas come from working with other people, and the more I started to work with other people was when I started getting way more ideas coming to my head. You start knowing what's possible and what's not.
You can kind of bounce off each other.
Yeah, like for example, like I came here today, like brought some gear. I was telling you about the Steadicam.
Yeah, I learned quite a bit from him today.
Do you know what I mean? So even just having little conversations, because this year I'm trying to go into tech. So augmented reality, if you know what that is.
No.
So if you got Snapchat on your phone and you've used that rose petal bullshit that you point, oh shit, that's cool.
It's cool. It's cool.
You can edit it out.
Well,
okay, cool.
we could try a thing, but
okay,
yeah,
cool.
what are you even talking about? The rose petal. Blah,
So
blah, blah.
augmented reality, that's what augmented reality is. So it maps the kind of like CG stuff onto your face. That's what augmented reality is.
Okay,
Pokemon
so like
Go.
filters.
Yeah, so like Pokemon Go, that was an augmented reality application. So that's what I'm going into this year, and my company's like branching into that. So wait, what was the point?
It was about collaborating, and do you think there's a reason why people?
Yeah, so
collaborate?
so the reason why I started to collaborate was because the more I started speaking to like people from different industries and different areas like film, tech, coding, I started to get so much more ideas because I knew there was certain things that was possible.
Yeah.
And I think people don't collaborate in a way where it's a collaboration.
Yeah.
Because what does collaboration actually mean? The people don't even know.
What does collaboration mean to you? And I'll say what collaboration means to me.
Okay, so collaboration to me means I come to you with an idea.
Yeah.
Let's say I've got an idea to create a new mobile application, right? And I specialize in 3D design. That's my skills.
Yeah.
But you know what? My knowledge in mobile application is limited. So let me come to Tanika with my idea, and we're gonna sign the NDA so that way you don't go tell next man about my idea and steal it, like do a Mark Zuckerberg on me. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to do that around here. And we sit down, come together with a mutual agreement, and then we collaborate to develop this new idea that I've got.
Yeah.
So if the idea is a success, if the idea is a success, we're both getting paid. We're both eating.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What collaboration isn't is coming to me saying, come to you saying, I know you do film, for example, and I'm like, oh, I want to shoot a music video. Can we collaborate? That's not collaboration, because that's your services that I want. Yeah. That's not a mutual idea thing. So it's like bringing an idea and getting other people with other skills to feed into that one idea, and then everyone eats. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I would agree, because it's about everyone bringing something to the table. Everyone needs to contribute something in order for a collaboration to work. But then again, I would say that it just depends on the type of people you're working with. Like, have you had difficulties collaborating with people in the past?
Man, you know what? I've got a really short temper, so when I say that, it doesn't mean I flip out everything. But in the past, I've had people who, so I say this all the time, not everyone's going to share the same energy as you. So not everyone's going to have the same like ambition as that one idea you have.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult to convince people to have that, to keep that same energy with the idea. So I've had that difficulty all the time where you come to someone with your idea, they be like, yeah, I want to be involved, and then 3 weeks later, you're calling them, they ain't picked up. Or you're telling them where to work. You can tell they're not really trying to do it. It's like, if you didn't want to do it, just say no. I think people are scared to say no. Just say no.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I've had the same kind of issues in the past myself with collaboration, but do you think that in regards to, you know, my book production, I worked with some guys collaborating with this, and even though, like, I linked up with them in order to promote what they do and to try and inspire other guys to get into something creative. Like, there's so much avenues out there, but it's about what are you guys bringing to the table for me. You know, I've put on these events, and that the least you can do is go out there, promote the events, because the events are there to promote you. So if you're not going to promote the events to get people to come, then you're not going to get people to come to see you. And me, I'm the one that's invested in putting this event on. So you need to meet each other halfway. It's about, you know, mutual understandings.
You just mentioned money, innit? So another thing people don't like collaborating on is money.
Yes, I agree.
Let's say I come to you with an idea and I'm like, yeah, cool, so we both need to go £500 halves each. And you're like, wait, I have to put in 5 bills into this idea that's not mine. So I don't know. I think it's just our generation, because I was watching the Defiant ones on Netflix, right? And it's basically like the journey of Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre. If you don't know who those people are, I don't know what you're doing with your life. First of all, you're wasting your time.
If you've ever you're gonna continue taking shots.
What, I know. Sorry. You know what? Let me just sip my tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he's gonna collect them.
I'm gonna collect myself a bit. But yeah, I was watching the Defiant ones on YouTube, not YouTube, on Netflix. And it was just a journey of Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre, and when they started off. And what was so fascinating was that money wasn't on their agenda. It was just literally, they just wanted to create content. Dr. Dre just loved creating music. He loved like the whole kind of DJing thing. Jimmy Iovine just loved working with people, loved like communicating, loved like putting people together and making hits. And then when you just listen to the whole journey of their lives, and then when they finally collaborate and join together,
just create something magical.
I didn't hear money once. Obviously money was involved, but I didn't hear money once. I think it's just having the actual goal as the actual creating the content as the forefront on the idea. That's what should control everything. So even if you know you have to put in 5 bills, you know that the 5 bills is going to make this idea come to fruition. You have to put in 1K, the 1K is going to make this idea to come to fruition. So that's another thing with collaborating. So, and I think people don't know how to pitch it to people.
It's true, but then I think it's going back to you saying that some people are just scared to say no. Like, if you aren't interested in something, no matter how it's pitched to you or what it is, if you're not interested, you can say no. But I think people get excited in the beginning. They think, okay, yeah, this is going to be great, and they probably think money is going to come in straight
like
away.
2 days. I'm going to start making 1K.
When you've proposed it to them, you know yourself that money is going to be a long-term goal, but it's not going to be a short-term thing. They're probably thinking, yeah, that's what it's going to be, and then that's why over time, the kind of, you know, excitement about wanting to be involved kind of fades away, because it's like, okay, what are we really seeing from this ourselves? But exposure.
That's the thing. I think with me, I think if you know you have a passion for something, right? I'm gonna go motivational speaking on you guys right now. If you know you have a passion for something, like, money shouldn't be like the driving force whatsoever. It should just be to create. Like, Steve Jobs wanted to create, like, you know, Apple ideas. Like, the ideas just kept coming, do you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, I don't care how much money I have to put in. I just want to create that one content, that one idea, do you know what I mean? So having a company, like with me, I started my company with my business partner like 2 years ago whilst I was in uni. And what kept us like driving was the fun of creating content, like creating VR. Like when we designed our first house and then we put it into the experience and we wore the headset and we're now inside a 3D environment, do you know what I mean? Having interactions. So when we actually saw that, it's like, you know, when you're kids and you're doing things that's fun. Money's at the back of your, money's not at the front of your mind. You're just doing it because you enjoyed it. Like, if you're an artist or you paint, you're just painting, you're just creating it, and once you've done it, you're like, shit, I'm amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, even to this day, when I make 3D content and it's slit, I'm like, you know what, damn,
Yeah, you're proud of yourself. You're like, damn, you know, I did this.
I'm amazing. God damn.
So yeah, it's just about keeping your energy up. Like, I'm someone that I do a lot of things by myself. My circle is very, very, very small.
Yeah.
Even though I deal with a lot of people in general, like I like alone time. I like to be focused in my own little world and my own little creative world. So I need to be giving myself that push every day and all that motivation. Like, you're amazing. Even if I mess something up, I'm like, girl, you know that tomorrow you'll get back on it and you'll fix it. Like, it's never a thing where, oh, you're not good at this or you're not, because I know. I
know that other people, like, well, watching this, you do have days where you're just like, I don't want to look at a screen for now, man. And that's fine. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean your work rate isn't there. Remember, you're a human being, so you're gonna have fluctuations of like energy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So this is why I don't listen to motivational speakers too much. You know, like, I actually don't.
It can be a bit demotivating because I think a lot of motivational
it makes you feel bad. Like, well, I've been chilling. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They just all positive all the time. When sometimes you've got to let people know, like, yeah, I've had some bad days where I ain't done nothing. I've done nothing.
For me, there's days where I'll tell myself, today, don't touch no 3D, bro. Just like, don't do it, because your mind needs to filter. Your mind needs to clear out some bull crap. Your mind needs to actually reset, so you keep that enthusiasm going. Yeah, you know, you're not gonna be 100% gassed. You're gonna be gassed for like a month straight, and then for like a week you'll be like, I'm alright. Do you know what I mean? You're meant to have those fluctuations, but it's like when you listen to motivational speakers, like, if you're sleeping at 11, what are you doing with your life? It's like, wait, man, goddamn, I'm about to sleep. You know what I mean? It's
so
like,
what, should I be up till?
No, shit, I have to wait till 2. Okay, I slept at 2. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm really about this life now. I'm really gonna make $1 million tomorrow if I sleep at 2. This morning I woke up, right, and I was looking at Gary Vee. You need to watch Gary Vee. Sick guy. He was like, it's not about the time you sleep, it's about what you do when you're awake. And when I read that, I was thinking, you know what, that just makes so much sense.
It makes more sense than what you just said.
Like, you're out here sleeping at 2, but you've only done 5 things. Someone sleeps at 11, they've done 11 things. Do you know what I mean? So it's about managing time and just sometimes just take a time to yourself, like, disconnect. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So
tell us more about the VR.
Okay, cool.
And how you got into that, because that sounds interesting.
Okay, cool. So apart from Document Abrooke, I have a company called Omniverse. So we specialize in 3D visualizations and virtual reality experiences, and obviously AR experiences as well. So if you don't know what VR is, VR is basically you wear a headset and you can enter a virtual environment. So it's virtual reality, so entering like a virtual environment from the comfort of your own home. Yeah. Augmented reality is obviously projecting 3D objects into real space. Yeah. Into real space. So I got into that in 2nd year uni with my business partner, like I said. So we started this company. We never had a name for it, but we just carried on working because we didn't want to wait to get a name. The name just came out of nowhere. So we were originally, so I studied animation, creating 3D content, and I was really good. So I said, you know what, damn, man, I can't just be out here just producing like work for uni. So we started producing more content. My business partner learned how to do the VR stuff. Yeah. So we didn't even know how to do VR stuff. So he actually learned, self-taught himself how to do VR stuff. I self-taught myself like more like the business side, marketing, and obviously I did internships at the time as well. So I did internships with a company called AMV. So I did like a project with Martini, which obviously kind of got my name out, got published in the Independent. Yeah. So then over that, I started doing more content. We started having meetings with architectural firms, like with the big boys in the game, and you're just sitting in the meeting like, you know, I don't even know why I'm in this meeting. Yeah. I don't know what, like your heart is just like that.
But you felt like you deserved to be there, though.
Do you know what? I deserve to be there, but when we got our first meeting with this big company, I'm not going to say their name, but we're in the meeting with this guy, and he's just talking about stuff, like 3D stuff and all this other stuff. And I'm looking at my business partner like, we have no idea, because we had a project on the line. We have no idea what this guy is talking about, and we felt like we were in it. We lied our way in there. Yeah. So when we got to the lift, we just started laughing. because we have the project now, we have to get it done because we don't know what the hell we're doing. So we had to sit down. We didn't sleep for 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight, banging work, researching, doing better.
Yeah.
So when we did that, that was our first actual professional experience at being in business.
Did that kind of show you like, okay, what to expect? Like that work rate might be necessary a lot more.
It showed us, you know what? It showed us, because we were still in uni at this time.
Yeah, so your work rate is savage already with uni. So then getting these kind of proposals, it's like, okay.
At that point, you know, it wasn't even like we were gassed because the work was mad.
Yeah.
Like, it got to, you know what? It got to a point where it was like, I remember it was 3 in the morning and my eyes were closing and my business partner was trying to call me. I was thinking, fam, why is this guy calling me? I'm trying to sleep. So we were for 2 weeks straight working. And after it finished, we were like, you know what? We need to take a step back and we need to actually sit down and understand how we can not get into this kind of work rate again. Do you know what I mean?
Kind of like pace yourself.
Yeah, pace ourselves and get more people, offset the workload. Like you can't do everything in business. That's one thing I'm learning now. Because I try to do finance, business, creating and when I'm an ideas guy, I'm a creator, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I understand people. So I wanted to focus on that. I didn't want to be trying to figure out, you know, our income statement or our this and this and that. Like, even though I'm learning it now, it was like I literally just want to focus on creating amazing shit. I don't know how long you want me to talk for, but I got shit to say. Cool, let's go. We're gonna chop it up anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna chop it up.
So when we took a step back now, that's when our content level just went up like that.
Yeah.
So then we produced this. I wish I brought it here if I could, but we produced this VR experience, right? It was an automotive VR experience, an idea we had, where the users can wear the headset and you would have like a BMW X6 car in front of you in photo real time as well. So everything looks nice, clean, and you can open the doors with like the handset. So we use a HTC Vive. I'm just trying gibberish to you in terms of the stuff, right?
Well, I'm gonna look like I'm getting it for them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So we produced this experience, and then once the experience was done, we thought, you know what, let's take this a step further.
Yeah.
We wanted to put artificial intelligence into VR, and we're thinking, how the hell? When my business partner proposed the idea to me, I was thinking, how the hell are we going to do that? That don't make no sense. It's like having a Siri in a VR experience.
Yeah.
So he did some research, I did some research, then we just figured it out, put it together, and then now we have this whole kind of automotive experience for retail and e-commerce where you wear a headset and you can literally say, can I see my car in red? And it'll just change it. Can I see my car in blue? It'll change it. You know, open car doors open.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? You can see it on our website actually. You can check it out. There's like a promo video on there. So
we'll have his website at the end of the video as well. So make sure you check that out.
Let's check it out. So that's when we started realizing that at our age at the moment, we have so much potential to create. And when you just focus on developing content, like the idea is limitless. You can surprise yourself with the type of content you produce. Do you know what I mean? So that's where we are now. So now we're just kind of working, trying to get more clients. It's a struggle, but I don't really care. Yeah,
but the thing is, like, you like the struggle though. The struggle must be able to like motivate you and just kind of push you to do more and do better.
Yeah, I hate comfortability.
Yeah, same.
I hate it.
Same.
I was freelancing near my house recently, and it was like a 2-minute journey by tube. I said, you know what, this is too comfortable. I just started walking. It's like a 30-minute, 40-minute walk. Just so it has that little bit of struggle in there. Just add a little bit of struggle element.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because everything was just calm. I was making money. Thinking, you know what?
Well, I'm sure everyone else is thinking, why would he do that? But
right, it's lit. Because I'll be walking. I remember it was snowing. I'm walking in the snow. I'm thinking, yeah.
Okay, so it was snowing as well. Okay.
This is what the struggle's about. You know what I mean? I'm out here hustling. You know what I mean? Even though I'm making money, but sometimes you gotta simulate some sort of struggle.
Walking in the snow, I'm sure, like that was even a struggle. I was thinking.
No, no, it was a struggle, man. What? That's not a struggle.
Well, it is, but that's your own struggle that you brought on yourself.
No, what I'm trying to say is, I don't like being comfortable. When I say I don't like being comfortable, doesn't mean I don't like.
He likes being cold.
It means like sometimes you gotta, if you know you're in a comfortable state, as in everything is in routine.
Yeah.
You go to work, come home.
You wanna switch it up.
not even switch up. I always add some form of struggle, because once you have that, for me it was like, this is what my life could be if I never had money. So for example, it's like, I told myself, if I never had money to take a tube, how the would I get to work?
True.
So I said, you know, let me walk. Because they're doing that in Africa. You walk 5 miles to school. That's what I think. The struggle trains your mind to not give up.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it is. So I just did that. It's my own. I know I sound crazy, but
that example was crazy. But then, with me, with me, work-wise, like sometimes, like if things go wrong and whatnot, I'm just like, okay, take a time out and look at what's gone wrong. And the feelings that I have, like, I get annoyed and frustrated and whatnot. I just use that and fuel it and push it into another idea, like push it into how I'm going to make it work. I like to walk instead of, you know, taking the bus and the train wherever I can and things like that. But it's all about me just trying to stay in tune with myself and just trying to save money and money that I can invest towards my business. Everything is all about going back to my business, and literally just all the thoughts, my trail of thoughts, all resort back to the same destination kind of thing. So yeah, I get it.
This whole business thing is becoming a trend. I think it's becoming like obviously you've been doing your thing for years now, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while.
But I think there's going to be a trend of this whole business thing going on. I don't know if it's good or bad, because I can't see in the future. But Gary Vee said, he was like, you know, being an entrepreneur now is cool. Saying you're an entrepreneur is cool, but back in the day, if you say you're an entrepreneur, saying you're an entrepreneur back in the day used to be you're broke. Grind, hustle. Wait, let's go, I'm ready.
Yeah, so you were saying that how business is a trend kind of thing, like, and I get that it's a saturated market. Even with myself, I'm into fashion as well as writing books, and you don't have much young people writing books, but in fashion, I started 3 years ago, and there was hardly no one, you know, with an independent business doing their thing like that. So it was good for me. Now you see a lot of people launching their streetwear brands and doing this and doing that, and it's like, it is very easy. Do you know what I mean? This is why I started doing my crochet, because no one can do that. It's
something unique,
you know, something unique where I'm putting gems on my designs and that. So that's my USP. But then why do you feel like it's become a trend?
I think it's because, you know, because I'm off Twitter at the moment, but when I was on Twitter, I used to see like this person doing a business, this person. Not saying every business is going to be successful. Apparently, like 8% or 9%. Don't quote me on that statistic. Of businesses get shut down after 5 years or something. That's like their lasting time. But I think it's because it's become cool to say, yeah, I got a business. You know what I mean? Because everyone assumes you got a team of 50 people banging out work and all that. Do you know what I mean? So saying, yeah, I got a business is like, when you talk to someone like, yeah, you know, I work, I got a business. Like, okay. You're really going places out here in these streets. But I feel like it's gonna become a trend. Not saying it is there now. But it's gonna become a trend. It's gonna become the new thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so for me personally, I know my business is something that it's my skills basically. Like, do you know what I mean? I work with my business partner. Sometimes we hire freelancers in, depending on the size of the project. So it's literally just, if it's your passion, I wouldn't call it a trend. But if you know you're just doing it because, you know, it just sounds cool or whatnot, why are you doing it? Do you know what I mean? Because I think this was like last week, 2 weeks ago, when I disconnected from social media. I sat down, I was thinking, I was really kind of frustrated with myself because I hadn't created no new content. And I was like, you know what, Daniel, what do you really want to do this year specifically? Like, what do you want to do this year? Like, forget next year, forget 3 years time, but what do you want to do this year? And I didn't have an answer. I have an answer now, but I didn't have an answer. I was thinking, wait, I always have an answer every year for what I want to do, for what I want to kind of focus on. And the fact that I didn't have an answer is because I was just getting lost in the sauce, just doing
random stuff,
just doing unnecessary stuff, like, and it was stuff that wasn't directly related to creating like free that I do. So I think sometimes as designers, during the hard stages, we just get lost in the source of the noise of other people doing stuff. You know, you go on social media, you see this person is doing this and they're becoming successful. Oh, maybe I can do that. Do you know what I mean? You stop focusing on exactly what you want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I kind of say, you know, media for now. I just want to kick back, and now I just create. I just sit home and I just design, like eliminate all the noise.
Social media does have that effect, even on me as well. Like when it comes to designers, you have a lot of brands out there, a lot of fashion companies and things like that. And even though I know I'm doing my thing, I'm in my own lane, I'm creating my own path for what I'm doing, it does get demotivating because you do see other people doing their thing, and it's like I have no problem supporting other brands and things like that, but it seems like there's a lot of people that have a problem supporting others. I'm
gonna say something to that. I had this conversation with my friend 2 days ago, and she does like fashion as well. And she was like, I have no problem. She just basically said, I have no problem like supporting someone else's, like she does like blogging and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have no problem supporting other people's blogs. But some people genuinely feel like, oh, if I support this person, maybe maybe their blog might go above mine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like internal comparison.
Yeah, it's like if you have a YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel, and you promote my stuff, and it gets 100 views, or that's kind of whack, but it gets 100 views, and then your stuff only gets 50. You think, oh, next time I'm not gonna promote this guy's stuff because
he got more views.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna give him more views, you know.
People ain't looking at it like with me. I'm looking at it like, okay, I promoted you.
Yeah.
Where we've created some sort of relationship now, like this, you know that okay, cool. If she puts out something, I wouldn't mind, you know, promoting her as well. Like she's shown the same kind of gesture, whereas people don't look at it like that.
It takes 3 seconds to press a retweet button, bro.
Yeah, it's social media.
You don't even think about it.
It's not even costing you any money. It's social media.
How many things have you promoted without thinking about it? But then when it comes to someone you consciously know, you're like,
do I really want to do this?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, you scroll on Twitter, it's like, cool, retweet. You get your friends with like, wait a minute, I don't know. Let me just favorite, just to show a little bit of support. And your favorite, it goes into your favorite, so no one really sees that. But some people have a conscious problem of promoting someone that they know is good.
Yeah.
And it's just human. I think it's human nature.
Yeah, I think it is. But then
there's 7 billion people on this planet.
Sometimes people are just different. Like with me, I love supporting other people. I don't know whether that is weird for others, but with me, I love supporting other people. So if I see something dope, I don't care who it is. Like, you see if I like it, I don't like it, boom, retweet or share, whatever.
Yeah.
If I like something, I like something. If I don't like something, I don't like something. The person who's involved in doing it, it doesn't even matter because I like it.
I'm a different kind of, I'm the same, but I'm different. It's like, I promote stuff that I think is lit. If I think your stuff isn't lit, I'm finna tell you like, hey man, I ain't gonna lie. It's not working here, bro. It's not lit. It's your choice to take my advice, but it's like you coming to me saying, you send me a message saying, hey, bro. Why do people always come with people always come with a bro when you want something from me? Like, hey, bro, what up? It's like, alright, cool. So they come to you saying, can you help me like retweet like my latest work? You go on it and it's whack.
Yeah.
Are you gonna retweet it?
No, but that's when you do say you can do.
I don't say like, you know what? I think it's whack.
I would actually give my people them constructive feedback. With me, when I'm giving people feedback, I start with the positives first, all the time.
You know, it's great.
All the time. And then I'm like, yeah, but then this didn't pop. And this didn't work.
The reason why I'm like is
but I think maybe because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Like, men, they're more straightforward. Like, boom, that weren't popping. Like, what are you doing?
You know what it is, yeah? I've been told my stuff is whack back in the day. When I used to design 3D stuff, I've been told
was that by a guy or was that by a girl?
It was by my own brother.
Exactly. Whereas a girl, they'd be like, oh, you know what?
But that
I like that, but sorry, that bit don't work. They will make it's a bit more delicate. Whereas man, they're more like, yeah, bro, shit.
This ways. I think my bro. I think I'm not gonna talk about the exact story now, but I produced like it was like a film, whatnot. And I was so gassed about the film. I was like, yeah, this film is gonna be lit, you know what I mean? Promoted on Facebook. This is when I was younger, by the way, because I used to do like film and stuff like that. Promoted on Facebook. I don't know if it's still on my Facebook. I don't know if you find it. You
know what? Yeah, you might as well check it out.
If you find it, you find it. But I was promoting it, like, you know when you're young, you have this vision, like, yeah, cool, it's lit, blah, blah, shot the film in Brockwell Park, in like Camberwell, gas. Bearing in mind, I've done the utmost gas. That's how I've been from when I was young. I just gas things up to the utmost, right? So everybody's anticipating this film, like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Did the effects I did the film just for one effect, where the bullet comes out of the gun in slow-mo. Some CG stuff, cool, did it. And then I put it on YouTube. And then my brother comes home, he's like, hey, yeah, let me see the film, finna be lit. He does film professionally, right?
Yeah.
Then he looks at it, he's like, yo, this is whack. This is whack, bro. Have you put it on YouTube already? I was like, yeah, man. He's like, delete that right now.
He was like, you can't be embarrassing me like this.
Delete that right now. And as I was deleting it, one tear was just rolling from my eye while I was deleting it. Like, and from that day I was thinking, you know what? Even though he said it was whack, if he didn't tell me,
you would have had it.
That film would have been chilling there, and who knows?
And that would have been a representation of your work. But then again, it just depends on what people think is whack. Now, if you were to look at that film, do you see what he was talking about?
But I knew what he was talking about when he told me it was whack.
So then why were you so...
Sometimes when you create content, when you've worked on a project for like...
You can't kind of separate yourself from it.
You're like, it's whack, but I did this for 4 weeks though.
Let me try and get something out of it. And
I've already done the gas. I've already done the gas. The gas has already been done. Like, everyone was messaging me.
So you had to kind of...
Like, hey man, just see something. When the video got deleted, everyone was like, yo man, where's the video, bro? Fine, I had to turn my phone off for a good 2 days because people were messaging me saying, where's the film, where's the film? I've done the promo. It's like, but I'm glad he did that though. Because now, if someone told me my work is whack today, I'd be like, oh, okay, now I've got something to prove. I'll go back in the drawing board.
Yeah.
Make it so lit. You know what I mean? When I was at uni, I produced content. I'll ask my lecturer, what's bad about it? I don't ask what's good. I'm like, you know, I know it's good. I know I'm great. What's bad about it? Then they'll tell me what's bad, then I go and fix the bad stuff. Come to the person again. Okay, what's bad about it now? Done the fixes. And you keep going to them until they say there's nothing bad.
Yeah.
That's it. You've eliminated the bad because you already know it's good. Just eliminate the bad.
It's true. Like,
that's it.
It's the same with me. Like with writing, I know I'm a dope writer. I can write about anything.
Yeah.
Like I was all thinking to start doing people's dissertations and stuff because I'm that good. And the thing is, I like it.
Business.
I like writing 10,000 words. I like writing 1,000 words. Like a blog post, I could write 1,000 blog posts in a day.
That's a business.
That's a dissertation in 1 day. But that's because I like writing.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm a dope writer, but in uni I had to go to him and be like, okay, I know all the writing and the grammar and stuff is good. What about the content? Like, am I hitting the mark? Because I did criminology.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of analytical stuff, and it's about, am I hitting the mark with the content? And knowing that I'm good at writing, but I know that I need to improve on something else, allowed me to analyze myself better as well.
Yeah, you got to self-critique and stuff.
Yeah, man. you do. Like, and I think a lot of people do try stray away from that. When if you don't analyze yourself first, it's gonna hit you hard when people say to you that this isn't good.